Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's episode of Crafting with Class. Today I'm sharing some Easter and Spring Bunny cards and I hope you enjoy. Cards are going to my classroom collection, so of course I turned to Sheetload of Cards and I'm using the August 2021 sketch. I'm using these two 12 by 12 pattern papers. They came from the Flower Nook pad. I got this is from Die Cuts with a View, and I got this at Joann's, I believe. And I love the patterns in this paper collection, so I'll kind of go through it really quick so you can see. But I just love the colors, I love the florals, and so at 50% off, it was going to come home with me. So this is what I used, and as I mentioned, these are going to go into my classroom for my students in case they want any Easter cards to share with friends and family. So let's get started. I have cut all the pattern paper as per the directions on the sheet load, and now I'm just gluing down these two main panels. I'm bringing in this card base. It is a cream color, and I'm adhering the middle one in the center, and then this one I'm going to wait on. Okay, so here's the die set that I'm using today. This one I picked up from Amazon recently, and I'm never sure about Amazon dies, but this one was darling, and it cut out beautifully, and look at how embossed those etched lines are. So you get two little bunnies. One of them you can pop up to make it 3D, and then this bunny only comes as one layer, but it's very easy to make him 3D. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking my Copic markers and I'm just filling in where the carrot is, just to give like a place to anchor the carrot that's going to layer on top. And so you get all these accessory pieces like this little carrot here. So I am taking my Copic markers and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to shade in this little carrot. I'm not doing anything difficult. I'm just doing some basic shading with my Copic markers. So I'm using YR68 for the darkest part. I'm using Y38 for the middle, like the medium shade that I'm going to add. And then I'm going to come back and kind of blend it out with this color once I add my lightest color, which is Y35. So like I said, very simple coloring. And so I'm going to blend it all out with my medium shade. And that will be it for the little carrot. Super easy. Now I'm going to go ahead and color the little leaves that are on the top. So I'm using YG17 for my deepest color, and then I'm going to use YG03 for the lightest one, and I'm only using two colors just because this is not a big image, and so I don't need to, put a whole bunch of layers on. All right, so there's my little carrot there done. And so next I'm going to go ahead and color in the little eyes and nose of the bunnies. So I'm using the black glaze pen for the little centers of the eyes. And then I'm going to add this green Copic marker around that just to give my bunnies some green eyes. And then I'm going to add the little black centers to a second set of eyes, because I'm going to eventually make multiple bunnies. And so now I'm going to take, I believe this was R20, just to color in the little noses. And that is all I need to do. And now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the bunny. So I'm going to pop out that little carrot and see how it gives it a little bit more detail with having colored underneath. So that is why I did that. And then I'm going to add just little pieces of foam adhesive to the back of this little carrot to pop it up. And then I will go ahead and attach it to that little carrot on the main piece. So I'm going to remove that liner and adhere it right on top. So cute. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the little leaves on the top. So I have these little bits of foam tape that I'm going to put behind the little leaves, and then I'm going to put it on top of the little carrot, and then this will be the part that has dimension on this little rabbit. So cute. All right. You know, I have to say, I've had pretty good luck with getting dies on Amazon. I don't know why, like I worry, but I'm actually, everything I've gotten's been pretty worked great. So now I'm adding just a little bit of detail to the little ears, and this is R30. And there is a die to cut that out, but it was just easier for me to color it in with my R30 marker. I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive. So I'm going to punch out the little eyeballs and use my embellishment wand to put it right on top. And because those etched lines are, you know, super visible, there's no problem knowing where these should go. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that little cute little heart nose. Oh, so cute. So there it is, my little guy. Okay, so next it comes with two little hands that you can add, which I'm definitely going to because I think it looks so cute that he is like holding on to this little carrot, well, pretty big carrot for him, just like that. And I think it gives it such a cute detail. So there he is, all done. And now there is this die so you can pop up the feet, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave him like that. All right, time to work on the second bunny. So this bunny comes with two pieces. So you have the main whole bunny and then just the head part. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that little head part. I put some foam adhesive. I'm going to lay it on top, and there, just with that, you can see how much dimension that gives this little bunny. So here's the second set that I colored earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and attach these little eyes and then the little bunny nose onto this bunny. So I love having these two very different versions of the whole stand-up bunny and then this little bunny that's kind of, I don't know, like how would you describe that? He's like sitting there on his belly kind of bunny. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting on his little face features, the little nose and the eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and take, again, my R30 Copic marker and just add the little detail to the ears there. But again, there are dies that you can use to cut this out of cardstock. But again, it's just easier, I think, to just go ahead and color it in with my marker. So I'm just using some flicking motions to color it in, but I think I went a little bit too heavy-handed on that side. So I'm going to take my colorless blender to go ahead and just kind of take that down a notch. All right, so here is a little tail die, and so I cut it out of felt so that it's fluffy and soft, and I'm going to attach it right on top of the little bunny butt. So I think this is another super cute little detail. I love that it comes with all of these different accessory dies to enhance and make your bunny just adorable. So there he is. I'm just removing a little bit of extra glue there. So as I mentioned, it comes with a bunch of little accessories, but I wanted to keep these simple because I'm making multiples of them. And here are all my 8 little bunnies. I think they're so cute. All right, so next I am adhering the next layer according to the sheet load, and it's this oval. I also cut out some little strips of grass. I'm using the Pretty Pink POSH Sentiment Strips Easter for my sentiments, and they're perfect because it has some sweet ones and some, more happy Easter. So I like that. It's kind of fun and whimsy, but also, not so cutesy ones as well for Easter and spring. So I'm removing the liner because I wanted to pop this up because of that double layer. So I wanted to make sure I had foam at the top and the bottom just to level it out. So there is that panel, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this third panel. That is the oval shape right in the middle. And this is going to be where I'm going to anchor my bunnies. So I added foam adhesive to the back. But before I put him down, I'm going to go ahead and attach a little strip of grass along the middle of that panel near the bottom, just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and then place my little bunny. So there he is. I think that looks just adorable. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the second card. So I have my card ready. I'm going to attach that oval panel to the middle. I'm going to add adhesive to the little strip of grass. Now I'm not pressing down, I'm just placing it because I'm not sure how much space I need since this bunny is a different size. So once I put my bunny where I want him, now I can press down that little bit of grass. So there is the second one. So for embellishing, I'm going to add these little butterflies to the corner, kind of so that it looks like the bunnies are kind of looking at the little butterfly flying above. And then I'm going to add these little flowers. These are little clay flowers. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They were super inexpensive and they are found in the jewelry section. So I added one next to each little paw, and that is how I'm going to leave this card for now. Next is the standing bunny, and for him I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to attach the little butterfly in the corner, so like he's looking at the butterfly saying, "No butterfly, not my carrot." And then I'm going to add the little flowers, and since I have a little more space to work with, I'm going to go ahead and add 4 little flowers around the bunny's little bunny feet, and just like that. Oh, I just think these are so cute. All right, so there is this card. Now, because I cannot leave well enough alone, I decided I needed to add some little pearl drops. So I added 3 to the top right and then 3 to the bottom left, just because, all that extra space was, giving me card anxiety. All right, so here's how I decorated the inside. I had those 2 little Easter eggs, and these come from the FAWN Mini Easter Eggs die set. And I also used the FAWN Celebration Scripty sayings. And so you get all kinds of different holidays. So that's where I got the Happy Easter. And these are my finished cards. And I hope you enjoyed looking at the process. And I definitely enjoyed making these for my students to share with their friends and family. So here are all 8 cards. So I made 4 cards of the tall bunny, and then 4 cards of the bunny on his belly, I guess. And I don't know if you can tell, but I did add some orange glitter to the little carrots, and that will finish up these cards. Happy spring, happy Easter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all the things. I really, really appreciate them all. And I will leave you with some final pictures of these little sweet bunnies. Until next time, bye.